Hello, welcome to Breathwork Church. So honored you're choosing to be here, whether live or after the fact on replay. I wanted to try live streaming to TikTok at the same time, but I'm not quite there. So I'm also considering doing Breathwork Church every single Sunday in September. Let me know if you'd like that. Hi everyone, so glad you're here. I have a nice group of humans streaming into the space, and in just a few minutes we're going to drop into a heart-centered breathwork practice, breathwork for heart healing. Oh, look at that, my husband and my son are here. Hello, Bethesda Hem, Jen Okonski, Havana, Crystal, Metazoan Mama, Butterfly, Crystal, just waving and sending love to all of you. Please consider sticking around. It's easier to do that if you set your phone down, so the temptation to swipe and scroll is not there. And just choose yourself this morning. So before we begin, I just want to make an announcement that I have an October 18th through 20th women's only retreat here in Aiken. If you're interested in journeying with me and a small group of women, I would love to talk to you about that experience. Let me know if you want more information about a medicine retreat. Woo! Big fire. Lots to burn off today, I guess. Clearing the energy, opening the space. And the question, why heart healing? Why the heart? Give me one word for how your heart feels right now in the chat. If you're feeling like participating, or get clear with yourself right now. If you'd like to take a hand or two hands and place them over your heart and just press and just stay there for a moment while I offer you a message. Kind of checking in with this space that gets cut off, blocked, walled up, and is really the first space to close down in the face of trauma, nervous system dysregulation, fear, hurt, pain, overwhelm, all of what the world presents to us on a daily basis. And this is the space where we heal from. So the heart, when we work in the heart space, we can come out of the head and down into the body. It's a direct way to drop down from the, oh, I have to figure out how to heal, to, oh, I have to feel out how to heal in the heart space. There's an intelligence to the heart. Give me a wave, give me a like if you already know this, you already have felt this. This is not just hippy-dippy spiritual talk, like my heart is the one that I lead from, right? This is science. If you've never come across any of the information from Heart Math Institute, it is fascinating. They have decades of science at this point on the magnetic field of the heart and how much further it extends out of the body than the brain does. So this is actually the brain of your whole system, body, mind, and spirit. The heart space. Yes, the gut has a brain. Yes, the brain is a brain, right? So much of our body is integral to the process of healing. And I'm specifically taking you into the heart today because this is where we heal trauma from. And my Transforming Trauma program will be opening at the end of September. You will all be invited into that space. And I want you to start getting used to heart work. Now, when I first started doing heart work, it felt heartbreaking. Right? Well, I don't want to go to this space if all the grief is there, right? If you have a lot of anxiety that lives in your chest, this may feel a little bit overwhelming at first. I want to encourage you, and this goes for all trauma and healing work. This is about titration, ladies and gentlemen. This is about one sip at a time, one breath at a time, expanding a little bit like a balloon, and then letting your breath back out again. Healing when we try to like nail it, like let's go, let's just get this healing over with. How's that worked out for you? Those of you that have approached your healing that way, right? Titration. This is why we do trauma-informed breathing. This is why we listen to our bodies. This is why my cue for the breath is secondary to what your body and heart and mind need. So titrate the experience of coming into your heart. I remember at the beginning of doing this work, I would do all this heart opening work and I would feel like wide open, blasted wide open. And then I would go out into the world or out to just the living room to be with my family. And I'd be like, oh my God, my heart can't handle this. right? Close it down, shut the gates. Okay, so it's like boom, boom. This is how healing works. Let's not forget this, right? With every expansion comes a contraction. So if you're feeling fear to opening or connecting with your heart, that's okay. Just, right? Just do that today. Or a little bit. Josh said his heart is agitated. Yeah, thank you for your honesty. I so appreciate that. Oh, beautiful birthday gift for you. So glad that you're here, Metazoan Mama. Someone's heart is at ease. I love that. And Butterfly has missed this space. You are welcome here. First Sunday of every month and maybe every Sunday in September. I'm thinking about it. Okay, so your heart space also connects you to your intuition. Yes, you have gut intuition and womb intuition, and we'll get down there maybe next month, but I want you to start dropping from the head into this space, and we're gonna use all 3 rounds of breath to really deeply connect with all dimensions of the heart. So we're working with a halo breath today. And in fact, I want to encourage you, let halo just mean inhale and exhale at generally the same depth and speed. So you can do a halo all through the nose. That's going to be the lowest amount of activation, the most soothing breath today. You can do halo in through the nose and out from the mouth. Try these with me. That's a classic halo. I cue that one a lot. And if you really want a lot of activation, if you want to move some energy, if you've got that agitation and you're like, I am ready to let this go and I'm an experienced breather, try all through the mouth. You could go real slow. Okay, all mouth breathing, going to be a little more activating, a little more expanding, a little more opening, and you can experiment with all 3 of those layers. All through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth, all through the mouth. How does that sound? In our first round, I'm going to cue you to expand your heart up and down. So on the inhale, pulling up on the heart space. On the exhale, maybe pulling down from the mind and into the bottom of the heart. On the second round, we are going to expand the heart from side to side, maybe even feeling it touch against both ribs. And on the third round, I'm going to ask you to expand your heart out and back. So we're gonna experience every direction and dimension of the heart space. It's a super cool exercise, and I'm excited to take you through it. Our holds will be top holds today. So inhaling when I cue the hold and feeling that full expansion of the heart. It's almost like we're stretching its capacity out, like a balloon. We're telling the heart, like, you're safe to take up more space. Come with me. Let's do this. Okay, and then at the end, I will invite you to make contact with your heart and to ask, what's here? What do you need? What message do you have for me? How can I support you? So, little exercise to come home to this space. I will also invite you to use your hand. So your hand's still on your heart? Yeah? Here's another experiment. Keep your hand on your heart and just pat. Pat it like a baby's butt. You can get a little bit like, if you like a little more pressure or sensation, okay? Or you can do some heart circles. I like this one sometimes when I need soothing. It's like, oh, like rubbing a baby's back. I got you. Okay, so full invitation to use your hand on your heart throughout the practice. I will let you decide when to do that. Okay, who's ready? Where are you setting your phone up and where are you setting your body up? Get that situated now. Move any tension out. Give yourself a stretch. Maybe even open up your heart space. Pull your arms back a little bit. Glad you're here, Nicole. We're doing some heart-centered breathing today. I'll cue you through it all. Set your phone down, friends, and choose to be here today. All right. So glad you chose to come to Breathwork Church. Settling in, landing, maybe taking an arrival breath. Full permission to make noise during this session. And just feel your body here. In full acceptance of whatever is here. Noticing maybe where your bottom or your back is touching the surface beneath you. just begun. And maybe putting your hand near your heart. And just checking in. What needs to be acknowledged or seen? Let it all be here. Maybe noticing what sensations you can feel in your chest. Or anywhere in your body. Noticing any emotions that might be present. Even just the whisper of one. And just taking a moment to connect to your guidance. God, Source, Universe, Creator, Mother, Father. Maybe allowing the top of your head to open up and dropping a ball of light down through the headspace directly into the heart. And saying this prayer here, show me how to heal my heart. Show me the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For this first round of halo breath, just an inhale and an exhale through the nose or mouth, whatever feels good for you. You're going to practice on the inhale, pulling up on the heart. And on that exhale, dropping down to the bottom of the heart. That's it. We've just begun our first round of breath. Inhaling to pull up on the heart. Filling up, maybe bringing it up to the mind to say, hey, come on down here. And then exhaling to pull down from the mind, from the space of thought, into this rich magnetic field in your chest. That's it. Take it at whatever pace feels good, in and out, up and down with the heart. That's it, just like that. Stretching, expanding, at the pace that feels good. Letting the chatter be here, letting the distraction, the frustration, the desire to be somewhere else, whatever's here, it's okay. You're not doing it wrong. That's it. In and out. You can even imagine that your heart has a little nose and a little mouth. And you're actually breathing from the heart, pulling up on that inhale. And then dropping down. Really let that exhale go long, letting every bit of air come out as you come down to the bottom of your beautiful heart space. All of your chest, all of your lungs. If you're just joining, please stay. You belong. We're in our first round of breath. Just breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, or however it feels good. You can breathe all through your nose. That's a little bit gentler. Breathing from the heart space. Almost there. Let all the feelings be here. Just a few more. That's it. You're doing great. Stay with yourself. Stay with me here. You're safe to feel. Final breath. And let go of all effort now. Just be right here. Set your device down and be right here. When you're ready, pull up into a top hold. Fill all the way up and hold your breath at the top. And notice your heart beating in your chest. Letting go of the hold when you're ready. Using your hand to make contact if that feels good. And then coming into, at your timing, our second round of breath, where we're expanding the heart side to side. So on your inhale, imagining the heart widening. And on the exhale, letting the heart come back into center. Take it nice and slow if you need to. Expanding that heart side to side, almost as if you're drawing it towards your rib cage, towards your armpits. There you go. And then let it go, nice and slow, nice and easy. You're safe to expand. You're safe to let go. You're safe to feel. Just taking a moment to notice. We're halfway through this round. What does your heart need? And either all nasal breathing, nose and mouth breathing, or all through the mouth. Keep that expansion side to side going. That's it. Inhaling to feel the heart widening. Exhaling to allow the heart to come back together. That's it. However you're doing it is right. A few more, almost there. How wide can you make your heart in this final breath? And how much can you let go of? As you release all effort here, and come into a hold at your timing. You can take a bottom hold if it feels better. If you need a minute to take a few breaths before holding. Or if a hold doesn't work, let it go. And check in with your heart. Titrating that experience of opening and healing, knowing that a little bit at a time is safe. When you're ready to let go of the hold, This is our final round. You're almost there. You're doing great. In this round, you're going to expand your heart front on inhale. Send it to me if that feels safe. I'm here to hold it. And on exhale, send your heart to the back of your body. Back to your past, perhaps, to send some healing there. I've got you. Your heart is safe in my hands. And I'm just inviting you to breathe a little bit more. Let any emotion come. Let it go. That's it. Inhaling, send it forward. Exhaling, come to the back of the heart. There you go. If it helps you to rock back and forth, take it at your pace. You can even pull your shoulders back and put your chin up on inhale. Make more room for the heart. And then curl those shoulders forward and arch your back, making more room at your back for all of you, all of your love, all of your emotion, all of your hurt, all of your pain to have more room. You don't have to lock it up in a tiny, tight ball in there. Spread out. Open it up. Stretch it out. Almost there, just a few more. That's it. One more. Nice and slow this time. You may want to breathe all through the nose as slow as you can. There you go. And when you're ready to stop breathing, to just notice, to let your body breathe itself, be right here, right now, with everything that's here. Sensing your whole heart, the top, the bottom, the left, and the right, the front, and the back. Full dimension of one of your greatest organs. Your inner guidance system. And taking a hold, our final hold, top or bottom. And just asking your heart. What do you need? What do you want me to know in this moment is true? How can I support you? allowing yourself to feel the expansion happening here. The height and the width and the depth of you. Your field. 3 feet in every direction from your heart. What is it your heart wants you to feel and know? Just one more minute here. See if you can soak up any states, any energies, any emotions, any words or messages that are true. Feeling your heart at the center, beating in every direction. What are you radiating from your heart? Placing a hand or hands to press or pat or circle your heart. Or anywhere in the heart space, anywhere in the chest. Yeah, sometimes I take 2 hands and pat. And a prayer of gratitude here to the creator of the heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the capacity to breathe and feel and move energy and create our own experience of healing in communion with you. Thank you to the Sacred Mushroom for providing teaching, guidance, openness, and support. And to the other members of the community for being willing to open their hearts. Just take a moment and send some love from your heart to everybody in this circle. So much pure, good, loving energy here. Soak it up. Give and receive at the same time. Your heart can do both. Woo, it just got a huge surge from you all. Thank you. How good does that feel? It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. We just finished our breath session. Please go back and watch the replay once I post it. Hang out for a few more minutes because you're in the vibes of love. We just did a heart-centered, heart healing practice. I'm like, oh my gosh, my jaw hurts. You know when you're smiling so hard that it's like aching? That's how much love I just felt from you all. Butterfly says, tears. I felt as if I was cleansed by my breath and energy. Love you and thank you. Wow, so potent, right? That was 16 minutes of breath, y'all. And look what's possible when we take that time. It's not a lot of time. You have 16 minutes. I promise you do, right? It's somewhere in your scrolling. Go check the amount of time you scrolled yesterday. Vanessa says, my heart ran through a garden of love. Oh, poetry. Yes. Now, how can you take this, Vanessa? How can you continue to move through this garden of love? What is needed? Thank you for sharing your beautiful gift. Thank you, Josh, for those kind words. I'm so glad you were here today. It's so wonderful to see you and have your presence in this space. Jen, so much love back to you. Thank you, Will Flowers. I'm so glad you were here. I think I'm gonna do it every Sunday in September. You just will have to. I will be live in a park on the last Sunday of the month, or the third Sunday of the month, the Equinox Sunday. So it may be a messier live. You might not hear the music, but I'll still live stream. And let's meet here at 11 a.m. every single Sunday this month. September calls for more Breathwork Church. What do y'all think? And please reach out to me if you think you would like to come to the Women's Only October 18th through 20th medicine retreat here in Aiken, South Carolina. It's going to be a really beautiful experience. Yes, great news, more breathwork, woohoo! Reach out to me if you think breathwork or microdosing could be part of your self-healing journey. I have a lot of offerings. Many of them are free and low cost, and I'm happy to steer you in the right direction. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you for being here, for being part of this awesome community, and go feel into your heart today. Let it all be there, emotions and everything. Bye.